We have tickets to the opera later.
Really? Which one?
I think it's Carmen.
That'll be fun.
I'm gonna get there early though to kind of soak in the ambiance.
Mm-hmm. There's ornate lobbies, and
Yeah.
I assume there'll be a bar or a snack stand.
You could sneak something in, though, avoid the getting gouged.
Right.
Of course. Like a movie.
When we were young, we used to buy a large popcorn and get the refill.
Yeah.
Until we realized that we could just take someone else's large popcorn out of the garbage and have them refill it for us at the popcorn stand.
It's sort of a fun scam.
You save $7.
Yeah.
You don't have to root around either. Most of the time,
Just right on top.
the movie theaters, the garbage will overflow.
Yeah.
There'll be a large popcorn bag sitting right on top
Sure.
of all the other garbage.
If you think about most people who are eating popcorn, if you eat from the middle, you're not going to get any of the. You just don't eat the popcorn that's touching the sides.
Right.
You're safe. You just like
Go right
in down the middle.
Yeah.
That's all just like free popcorn that's pure and untouched and clean. So it's not like you're eating. We wouldn't eat popcorn out of the garbage.
No. But even then, the scoop that the people working behind the concession stand at the movie theater use is dirtier than probably any individual person's hands.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like the scoop or the
Tongs.
at any buffet. It's better for you to. It's usually better for you to just grab the food you want, because the tongs, if you touch the tongs, you're actually touching everyone else's hands. There's a central point of failure where everyone's touching the tongs because they don't want to touch
The chicken
food
cutlet.
for fear of touching someone else's food, or food that will eventually be eaten by someone else. But most of the time you can be very accurate about getting the piece of food you want without touching any of the other food and then enjoying it. Whereas if we had a tong here that we're using to grab our food,
That tong's just a magnet for germs and bacteria, and it's just like.
right, and then the tong's touching every piece of food, and it has touched every individual's hands. It's a nightmare.
Connor, I wasn't aware that if you go out to a buffet that you bypass the utensils. I guess we've never gone to a buffet together, but
Yeah, no. I mean, you want to be discreet about it, because if you draw attention to it, then everyone starts doing it. You want to be the only one doing it.
Right.
or maybe the people working are like, please don't touch
They
the
are.
food.
They
with
are.
your-"
You have to do it when no one can see you.
If you're challenged, there's a chance you'll be able to talk your way out of it and explain the way we just explained, but a lot of times people don't want to hear it.
No, that sounds fair.
And again, if everyone's putting their hand into the food in the buffet, then the whole system breaks down. There has to be a certain amount of, you have to be the only one doing it. So
Unless they're very accurate, but you can't count on
Most
other
people are not
being very
accurate.
You can't count on people being accurate any more than you can count on them having washed their hands recently, which is what causes the concern in the first place.
if you want to know about accuracy, if you want to know the true test of how accurate people are, go into any airport bathroom and just look around any urinal or toilet, and that's how accurate people are. Now you can see it with urine, but there's all sorts of hidden inaccuracy all through the day that we don't see.
People are disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's of any value, I'm going to stick with the tongs. I'm going to stick with the traditional system because I don't want too many people doing it, or because then it doesn't work.
People are too afraid of bacteria anyway.
Yeah,
It's
I'll stick
pretty
with.
safe. And we're all covered in a thin layer of feces at all times.
That can't be true.
Anywhere that human beings occupy is covered in a thin layer of detectable feces.
There's a saying in England that when people take a drink of water, they say every sip of water you take has been through the Queen 3 times.
And most milk has blood in it.